Okay, we're on the road. It is ridiculously early. We set out at 5:30 a.m. Is that what time we left?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. My alarm was before 5, but because we have to head way down to another part of the province to film our documentary footage that is for German television. And you might not know this person right here.
Hello. I'm Alycia, and I'm a student in CCNB, and I'm currently doing an internship for a month.
So she's helping me out, and you might see some of her work in some of my videos. She's been doing some B-roll, some macro photography. She's helping me test things out. That's fantastic to have an extra set of hands and eyes. Oh, I hope I'm not touching this too much. And we're testing out the Comica BoomX-D wireless mobile microphone system. Roll the B-roll. I was talking to myself. And that B-roll that you just saw was filmed by Alycia. We'll catch you a little bit later. Alright, we've been filming all morning at the school, and we are done for something resembling lunch, except we're probably not going to have lunch right now because it's still really early. But it's kind of lunchtime because we left like 5.5 hours ago. What should we do?
Good question. I'm not sure.
We'll find something to do. Maybe we'll take some photos. Because, you know, that's what I tell you to do. You tired?
Yeah.
I'm tired. So that was it. I was gonna say it wasn't a full day shoot like a wedding, but we started really early. It's been almost 7 hours so far today.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did well. She held things, handed things, sorted things, wired people up for sound, juggled lens filters. So many lens filters. Since I gave up using variable neutral density filters, I use fixed ones from Freewell, the magnetic, so that's easy. But it means that I have a bag with 6 filters in it, and it's confusing and a lot of work. Is this too close to me? I don't know. I'll find out in the edit.
It was a fun day.
Awesome.
I loved holding the bag.
You weren't responsible for the camera angles? I should have put more of that on you. To save my arm. My arm is so sore right now. Okay, time to eat something. Okay, so now I'm doing the completely nutty thing of powering the receiver of this BoomX with my phone into my camera. I have no idea how this is going to sound, but it should be interesting. So that we can talk about the BoomX-D. So this goes directly into the lightning port of the phone. This section is powered. Now we've seen this before. I had a previous video about the 7 rims version of this. Now the 7 rims only had one transmitter. Boop, boop, boop. Whereas this BoomX can have 2 transmitters. You can do it in stereo or in mono. And I have to say my biggest complaint about this is the volume control. This is not at all uncommon. If you want to change the volume, you press the volume button, nothing happens here. Then you press it again, nothing happens here. It would be nice if there's some sort of indication for the volume level as to whether it's going up or down. Now most smartphones have auto volume leveling, so that's not going to be a big issue, but usually there's an ideal level for it to be at. And it would be nice to be able to tell that. But that's not uncommon for this sort of thing. Now the sound, I'll let you decide that on your own, but for me, it's a little bit tinny, but at the same time, it sounds very similar to the 7 rim. So if you want stereo or dual channel audio, this is kind of the way to go for something that plugs right into your phone. Now one caveat, if you're someone who uses a case like me, this thing fits a little bit tighter than the 7 rims does. I had to make some very slight modifications to my phone case to make this actually plug in. Like it would plug in, but not quite far enough, and I shaved off just enough to get that going. If you like to go case-free, then that's no problem, but if you have a bigger case, then you're gonna have to take the case off before you do this. And for me, it's all about low barrier for entry so that you can just get up and running, bada bing, bada boom. These devices themselves, they came with this 3-way charger, which is very interesting because the phone side one has no battery, it's powered by the phone, but apparently I could charge 3 things at once now, even though I just have 2 transmitters. But that's fine. Obviously this is intended for one of their other kits that has a self-powered receiver. So that's cool. One of the big downsides of a lot of these kits is you have a lot of stuff to charge. You can do this all in one, and I tried this on a few other devices. It works. I wouldn't do it on anything high-powered, but that's great for me. Let me know what you thought about the blog and what you think about the Comica BoomX-D. Is this thing useful? I think for vloggers and the like, yeah, it is. It's nice to have a nice low barrier for entry when you're trying to get something like this done. And as always, until next time, let's go take some photos.